Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Orlando Magic. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was in the Rookie of the Year consideration last year for the Magic. He said there are a lot of reasons for fans to be excited for the future. We've got a lot of young talent. But my job is to be in the now and try to win games. What's helped me so far is focusing on each day at a time. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he is definitely ahead of schedule. David, thanks. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard there for them, Anthony and Suggs. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And for New York, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the guard position. Barrett, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And they get it back. Carter with a screen on Barrett. Lock at 6. And then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Randall kicks to Brunson. Barrett against Wagner. Now Barrett. And he converts the layup.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Brunson against Anthony. Carter right side. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Randall passes to Barrett. No good with the triple. Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Banchero. Gets in there. Anthony with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fournier. Last time 14 points for him. Here's Randall. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now here's Brunson. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Suggs passes to Carter. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Brunson finds Barrett. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Anthony against Fournier. Anthony down low. That one misses. Nice D from Fournier. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Fournier in at the 3. They're the group New York will start the second one. Now, here's Hampton. Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Now, Ross, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Shoots. Here's Bamba. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Now here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Toppin, and he gets the bucket. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Outside Rose. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Derrick Rose at the line. 1 shot.
1 shot. free throw drops for Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Now, here's Hampton. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Ross passes to Wagner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Randall. Barrett comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Derrick Rose. That's good from Wagner.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now, here is Robinson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Takes a three. And it's quickly missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Wagner. Passes it to Banchero. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
New York shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
That one is off.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster, I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And Wagner has it in the corner. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And it's all evened up.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Toppin sets a screen for Brunson. Latre. Toppin can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Anthony. Kicks to Banchero. From deep. It's rebounded by Brunson. Lays it up off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
19. The Magic. 17.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we're back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their spots. They have to feel very good about that.
Yeah, but they have to stay focused. This is not a time to get cocky.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
They've got a rough stretch of road games on the horizon, but that could be an opportunity for them to bond and grow closer as a team.
Well, hopefully they will see it exactly the same way, Shaq. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Orlando trailing here. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And so in the game for the Magic, filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony in at the point. Now Anthony following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Kept alive, Anthony kicks to Wagner. Now the pass to Suggs. Plays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Great persistence that time from Suggs, not allowing that inside defense to bother him at all.
Brunson the pass to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's 6 points for Evan Fournier.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Back to Anthony. Carter with a screen on Brunson. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Rose, he's checked in for New York. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Franz Wagner. Ross, he's checked in for Suggs. And it's Hampton for Cole Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Ross for 3. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Hampton. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
That free throw good from Randle. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin, and this is a team that has been trying to develop young players, and they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury. And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now, here's Hampton. Cross on the wing. Started by Fournier. Here's Wagner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wagner's got 5 now.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Left side Rose. Releases. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Hampton passes to Wagner. Hampton with the ball. Bamba setting the pick for Hampton. He kicks to Bamba from deep. He can't get that one, and New York will come the other way. Fournier passes to Rhodes. A floater. That's good from Randall on the assist by Rose. Randall's got 4 points this quarter. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Driving to the basket. Here's Hampton over Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
R.J. Hampton at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A different look for New York. Toppin comes in for Robinson. And quickly in for Evan Fournier. He hits both from the stripe. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Rose. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Bamba. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Here's Hampton. He has 5. Here's Okeke. And the layup's good off the glass. Okeke's got his first points in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Randall with the ball. 10 points for him. Over Bamba. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Lobs it up for Anthony. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Brunson against Anthony. Randall down low. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson against Anthony. Carter outside. Shot clock at 5. Banchero kicks to Anthony. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Knicks leading by 3. Up top, Randall. Randall, a screen on Wagner. Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here is Carter. Knicks with the rebound. And here's Brunson. Randall is screen on it. Brunson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Carter with a screen on Brunson. Here's Anthony. Now Suggs. Out to Anthony. A 3-ball. Here's Banchero.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Bamba's checked in. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Here's Randall, and he makes good on the layup. Randall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Outside Anthony. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Brunson finds quickly. Inside. Here's Randall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win
for the Knicks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Banchero dishes to Suggs. Brunson against Anthony. Bamba a screen on Brunson. Here's Anthony. That one no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Randall passes to Brunson. Over Banchero. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Bamba kicks to Anthony. Passes it to Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Anthony against Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Julius Randle.